Hello there, YouTubers. Welcome to That's House 7799 channel. I'm pleased today to share with you a full base set, or part of a full base set from the new Panini SELECT 2017. I'm sure you've all watched the box break I did in the previous videos. If not, please go have a look. It's really fantastic product. What they did this year for Panini SELECT is they've divvied up the base set. There's 300 of them, and so they did from 1 to 100. They called it the Terrace. So this is what we're going to be looking at. This is the easiest of all three sets to collect. It takes about 3 boxes and you finish all 100. The next 100, it's called the Mezzanine, and the Mezzanine looks different than the Terrace. And then the third one, which is the most difficult to collect, is Field Level. You're lucky if you get maybe 2 of these in a box. So it is made for the collector, but slightly a bit more difficult than last season. Last year's product, they only had, I think, 100 cards for the base set, so that was easy to collect. This year, there's 300 of them, in addition to 4 subsets. So, let's have a look at the cards. And the number 1, as you can see here, is Cristiano Ronaldo. Really well made cards. As you can see, it's all chromed. It looks similar to Prism, but it's not exactly the same. As you can see in the back, it doesn't say Prism or anything. So that's the number 1 card with a bit of information on Ronaldo. That's number 1. 2 is, of course, Messi. Beautiful card in the away kit of Argentina. A bit of information. So let's have a look at the first 50. Here's Suarez, Thiago Silva, Lewandowski, Zoltan Gera, Edin Dzeko for Bosnia, Sommer, Guzan, Pele, Romero, Hernandez or Chicharito, Mario Gomez, David Alaba for Austria, Eden Hazard, Leon for Mexico, Rooney, Iniesta, Aguero. As you can see, many great players. Neymar of this generation, Götze, mixed with a bunch, of course, Mexican American players. It is a Panini America release after all, but it's very well made. The cards are really nice. Joe Hart, and it's been popular with the collectors. Of course, it's the target market for this collection is geared more towards the adults. It's not in compared to like Match Attacks or the usual Panini lower end collections. Who's this one? Morata. GG. See, even teams like Hungary and Iceland been getting a bit more attention now since they've done well in the Euros. His number 50 is Renato Sanchez. So there's a 50 cards. We get another 50 here. Take us to 100. Let's have a look. Bale, of course. Gabo Kirai, who's retired, but nice to see him in the collection. Robson Kanu for Wales. Payet. So, quite a few of the countries from the Euros in 2016 are here. in addition to, of course, Brazil, Argentina, here's Cavani, Uruguay, USA, Mexico. Of course, massive football fans in Mexico. So it's a very, very comprehensive collection with many countries. Here we go. Here's Colombia, Carlos Bacca. $99 is Kane, and 100 is Andre Gomes, the Portuguese kid at Barcelona. So these are the 100 base cards from 1 to 100. They're called Terrace. These are the Terrace. Let me show you the difference between the Terrace and the Mezzanine. The Mezzanine, which is from 101 to 200. So see, this is 115 Douglas Costa. If you're comparing the cards, you see the difference. The borders here are gold. Here they look more like the prism designs from the Euros, for example. Select here is on top. Here Select is down the bottom. And as you can see, the name also, it's lower down on this one. On the Mezzanine, it's slightly higher. So this is the Mezzanine level. Alright, now if we're going to compare that to the third one, which is called the Field, I think they call it the Field level. Yeah, the Field level. Those are the most difficult to get, and these go from 201 to 300. So these you can only get 2 in a box. So here is the Wayne Rooney. As you can see in the background, there's a stadium. This is the Mezzanine one. There's no such thing. It's just a player with the Federation logo in the back. Here, England logo is not even represented. But then you go in the back and the logo is bigger and the Mezzanine is smaller. And let's compare it to this one here, number 1. So as you can see, 3 different base cards, 1 to 100, 101 to 200, 201 to 300. This is the most difficult, the Field level. And as you can see, Select have done them all in different designs. It's very well thought of, but in my opinion is way too many cards for a base set. You will need to get at least a full case of 12 boxes just to complete those 2. This one is very tough to get. You will need loads and loads of boxes or cases to buy to complete 100 of these. I don't know why Panini did that, but I think they're looking at the market and they're seeing that football, or as I like to call it, soccer in North America is really growing. So they're taking advantage of that, and they're taking advantage of people maybe spending the money on all the football cards. So they decided to go from 100 card base set to 300 of them. In my opinion, it's a bit too much. Many collectors who are completists will find it very hard to finish that. In addition, you've got 95 cards of different subsets. Like as you can see here, the Equalizer, this is a subset. They are 1 per box, and I believe there is 20 or 22 of them. So good luck finishing that, in addition to National Pride and a couple of others. So it's a little bit too much if you're a completist. If you're not really bothered, you just want to get the cards that you like or the players that you like, then it'll be very, very cheap just buying the single cards on eBay or what have you. But yeah, those are the 3 different base cards. Today I've covered with you a full set of the 1 to 100, which is called the Terrace. So these are the Terrace. Once I've completed those ones, the mezzanine. I will review that as well. I will have a look at that. I'm still quite a bit short on completing the second part, but I've got the first part for you guys. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give the thumbs up to the video. Thank you very much for watching once again. Appreciate all your support. Any comments, please let me know. Until then, Res Causa signing off. Ta-ra.